Hey everybody, this is a second attempt video because I always go back and watch my videos before I post them. I don't know how to edit. I can't pick my thumbnail, which really pisses me off. And I actually have an important topic that I want to talk about today. I'm going to try to talk a little more quickly, so maybe this video won't be 12 minutes long. But it's going to be about closure today. Grief, closure, those kind of things. But the way I messed up was, first of all, my niece lives in Canada. She's married to a Greek man. And so, to fellow Canadians, pink girly stuff, I just adore you. Happy Greek Orthodox Easter. Yeah. So they're having their Easter today, and they're taking their little girl and their two little boys to his mom's, who I've been told is an angel and has been compared to my own mother, which I take as a high compliment. It is muggy, balmy, hot, and disgusting right now in Alabama. I went outside to try and make a video and literally was having to wipe the condensation off the camera part of this phone. Came inside, wet my hair, trying to put on some makeup. I was sweating off the makeup before I could get it put on correctly. Oh, and I brought the gnats with me. I hate gnats so much. I'm not going to miss them. I wish they would all just die. I don't care if they have a 24-hour lifespan. If gnats completely disappeared, I'd be great with that. Now on to bigger and better things. I wanted to talk about closure because there's closure, but there's closure for different reasons and different kinds, and grieving follows in there, goes with that. Of course, we grieve deaths, whether it's an unfortunate suicide. My family has experienced that, and it was a great tragedy, and whether it's an overdose, experienced that. Mentioning that because today is would be my niece Mindy's birthday. She's 5 years younger than me. She would be 41 today. But I lost her 11 years ago, this coming up May. It was my best friend in the world. But I got closure. I got blessed. If I could turn back time, I wish I could have just made her stay with me that night. But we're all on borrowed time. And when your ticket gets pulled, it's your time. And for a long time, I would not accept the finality of death. I couldn't process it. I wasn't emotionally mature enough. But getting older and having lost other family members, like both my mother and my brother-in-law that we buried last Saturday, they were up there in age. Jimmy was 72. My mom was 82. When my father passed away, he was 73. And they went to sleep. No massive heart attack. Not true, they had been sick, but still, it happened so fast with my mom and my brother-in-law that it just, you can't help but be shaken by that. But grateful too, because like I said, no pain, no fear, just going to sleep. I wish we could all be that lucky. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about, the closure process. It's not necessarily just applicable to death. If you break up with someone or they break up with you, if you lose a significant other through divorce or break up, however it goes, it hurts. It's a tough thing because in death, You know, you can accept that you're not going to see that person anymore, and it's just natural causes, or however, they're gone. You don't have a choice. You don't get to see them again. But when you're not with someone that you care about and they're still alive, it can be hard to get that closure. You have to maybe grieve it. And sometimes it can happen quickly, and sometimes it can draw out like a blade. And not just significant others, family members. Sometimes we part ways because we're just not good for each other. I had a recent falling out with a family member that I love dearly. Come to find out, I was in the wrong. Come to find out, she doesn't care. It's over. And I have to live with my consequences and be okay with it. I can beat myself up, or I can punish myself, or I can come to acceptance, grieve if that comes, and accept, that get my closure. So, I'm not saying it's easy, but if you allow yourself to grieve, that's helped me, or by whatever means you use to come to acceptance and closure, so that you can be free of the burden. If it's your fault, forgive yourself for being human. We all make mistakes. If it's the other person's fault, if it's both your fault, if it's nobody's fault, try to set your mind free. Shit happens. Sometimes we can't fix it, and we just have to live with it. But do whatever it takes to get that closure, other than, harming yourself or others. Reach out for help. There's help available. All you ever have to do is hashtag mental health help, and it will direct you on YouTube to a wealth of information. I always recommend Dr1ven Industries. If you look up Dr1ven Industries, the I in Dr1ven is the number 1. And he is, oh man, he really can talk to you about grief, suicide, loss, PTSD, OCD, mental illness, depression. And if you have a topic that is not something that directly affects him, he can point you to other resources. Now, I'm going to let it go at that, other than one more time to repeat. You're a human. No human is infallible. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we can't take back, but we don't have to hate ourselves. Set yourself free. Remember, you're beautiful. You're worthy of love. You are loved. I love you. I love every one of you. Especially you, Miss Boat. You are my heart. Girl, you're my heart. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to be trying to, since I know I tend to ramble and sometimes don't exactly get to a post that I don't know, I don't think it's as well-rounded as I want it to be. I feel like I want to be more informative, and I don't know, I'm going to try to get more organized with this. I want to help in the mental health community. So I'll be telling some of my stories, talking about my illnesses, and look forward to continuing to work with you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. I do give you all of my love, sending you positivity, strength, love, straight from the heart and soul. So, smooches, deuces, and I will be talking to you guys again soon.